Tuesday, December 17, 2024. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. On the news this morning, opposition leaders react to recent appeal court ruling on Rivers State funds. Governor Fubara promises to cite higher institution in Opobo town. Continued police barricade of Ikwere Secretariat stirs concerns. President Tinubu approves free nationwide transportation for Christmas. On the foreign scene, fatal shooting at U.S. Christian school. Details of this and more after this break. News. Now, some opposition political party leaders want the River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara to focus more on governance following the recent appeal court ruling. As you may know, the appeal court in Abuja set aside all orders restraining the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) and the Accountant General of the Federation from releasing funds to the River State government. In an interview with correspondent Obi Oduwari, the spokesperson of the Labour Party, Gogo Wellington, said the judgment has reinforced the confidence that Rivers people have in the judiciary.
It's a welcome development for us because we believe that the judiciary should be the last hope of the common man. So when rulings like this that are consistent with the expectation of the people is granted, it gives us reason to believe that the judiciary still remains as it should be. The appeal court has given a judgment that gives some level of audacity to the decisions that he had taken hitherto. It therefore behoves on him to continue to do things that are in consistency with the will of the people of Rivers State, because that is his only line of support as it is right now.
The chairman of Zenith Labour Party in the state, Benjamin Obobola, also spoke on this.
As a political party, we deem that judgment as a win-win to the people of the state. And those distractors that want Rivers State to wreck down, that God has beginning to disgrace them. Governor should be focused. He should not be distracted. What he's doing for the betterment of Rivers money for the Rivers people. So let him continue to stand firm in doing things in Rivers State. He should not be afraid. He should not be deterred. Whatever is happening, God, who have led him to this place, will take him to the next level.
Meanwhile, the Rivers State Commissioner for Information, Joe Johnson, has described the action of those who took the Rivers State government to court over funds allocations as judicial terrorism. Mr. Johnson said this on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire. Now, he said despite the court cases, the state government is still focused on carrying out several projects.
We're touching Opobo today. Tomorrow is Bori. Next tomorrow is back to Opobo, and then so on. Then we're terminating on Saturday with the Tema Abalama, the Calabari axis, So it tells you that this is a government that is focused in spite of the challenges and the distractions from the enemies who went to court to do what I describe as judicial terrorism.
Mr. Johnson also said the state government will not abandon a road just because of politics.
That's far from it. We are doing one thing at a time. And we cannot cover all the entire 23 LGAs in one day. Whatever is yet to be done will be done. But to say that a governor will, for the sake of one person, abandon a road, I mean, this governor is not structured or wired in this that kind of thinking. This governor is not vindictive. This governor has no business abandoning a road that will serve majority of Rivers people. It's not a lane or a close where one man lives.
In the meantime, Governor Fubara has promised to bring a higher institution to Opobo-Nkoro local government area, do more land reclamation projects, and create an enabling environment for Opobo people to be gainfully employed. Governor Fubara made the promise on Monday when he commissioned the Opobo Ring Road and bridges in Opobo town.
Things are going to come. We intend to bring a higher institution to this place. We also will do more land reclamation. We also will look for a way to make sure that we'll build more men, empower you. So I will just say thank you for all the support. You stood by us. I have an appeal. The appeal that I want to make to this great kingdom is continue to be peaceful. It is noted for its peaceful nature.
The governor of Zamfara State, Daud Alawal, commissioned the road. In the meantime, the President General Initiative for Transparent Strategy and Good Leadership, Chizi, has criticized Senate President Godswill Akpabio for referring to the Martin Amihule-led River State House of Assembly as authentic. Mr. Enyi also criticized the Senate President for saying that since Governor Fubara is not working with the Martin Amihule-led Assembly, when they start, not even a court of law can stop them because they are doing their constitutional duty. Recall that Senator Akpabio made the remarks on Friday during a public lecture to celebrate the birthday of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. But in an interview, Mr. Enyi said such statements by the Senate President are dangerous, especially as they are the subject of litigation. Mr. Enyi also said Senator Akpabio's statement is to incite a political crisis in Rivers State. He urged Rivers people to stand by their new resolution and not to respond to distractors and enemies of the state.
Akpabio's statement is unbecoming of a Senate president. What is the business of Akpabio, Martins Amihule, and impeaching the governor of Rivers State, where Wike is celebrating his birthday? Of what essence is that? Well, Rivers people have taken a new resolution not to respond to all these litany of criticisms, and we thank God that the governor is now even giving listening ears to them. We will continue to stand by our governor and urge him to do the best like he is doing. You know, the governor is really surprising everybody. We are not part of any longer. We will stand by the governor.
In another development, former chairman of Emo, her local government area of Rivers State, Chida Lloyd, has criticized the secretary to the Rivers State government, Tammy Danagogo, for claiming he developed high blood pressure while serving under the previous administration. Speaking to our correspondent, Dr. Lloyd described the statement as hypocritical.
He developed the BP when he didn't get the ticket to become the governor of Rivers State, and he was always carrying a bag of his BP drugs to work. It's very unfortunate that human beings can be this gullible. When he resigned to contest the election as governor, he carried his BP drugs. When he didn't make it, he also came with his BP drugs when they brought him back. When he petitioned the governor to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to come and arrest him after the governor became the candidate, he also carried his BP drugs. So it's very correct that he walked all through 8 years as secretary to government with BP drugs. It's very unfortunate.
Now, elsewhere, the members of a social cultural organization known as Asha Elites Front in Ndashi Echi local government area of Rivers State have commended Governor Fubara for the extension of the reconstruction of the Iguia-Faramba Road project to Ndashi and the boundaries between Rivers and Imo State. The president of the organization, Augustine Nwago, in a statement said the governor's approval for the expansion of the project to include Ndashi followed a request by the Onyishi Eche Eze Oporom through Onyishi Agoro Olakwo Musalem Eze Kenwala during the flag off of the project. The statement also acknowledged the support of Eze Samuel Amechi Onyishi Agoro Igbo Kingdom, the chairman of Eche local government area, Dr. Uzodimma Nwafo, and in particular the leader of Simplified Movement in Eche local government area, Ambrose Muzi, who he said graciously presented a request to Onyishi Eche to the governor of Rivers State. The statement further assured the governor of the Ndashi people's continued support for his government. And now the Henry Wardo Support Group for SIM has inaugurated its chapter chairman, coordinators, simplified ladies and executives of Wards 1 and 2 in Equatorial Local Government Area. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony held in Isiokbo, the leader of the group, Henry Wardo, said their mandate is to preach the love Governor Fubara has for Ikwere people. Dr. Wardo, who is the River State representative on the Board of Petroleum Monitoring Team, also promised empowerment and reward for service to genuine supporters of Governor Fubara in the area.
I didn't come here for campaign. I came to bring good message and show love to my people. I didn't come here to ask for vote. I came here to tell you people that the governor of Rivers State, Sir Joseph Fubara, loves Ikwere people, especially Ikwere local government. And I am urging everybody who believes in God to support that man. Henry Wardo Support Group believes in reward of service. Immediate reward, as you are working, you are seeing the reward.
On the spot, the national coordinator of the group, Chinedu Amadi, while urging the people to firmly support the Fubara administration, also described Dr. Wardo as a leader who understands his people.
This is to show the love Isiokbo people have for Sim Fubara, their in-law. You can see how the women left what they are doing, and they have been here since 1 p.m. till now. We are here today through our convener and leader, Chief Dr. Henry Wardo, the man who came to re-strategize Ikwere and Emo, our simplified movement. It is also a known thing that this is the first time we are having this type of gathering in Ikwere local government since the inception of simplified movement, courtesy of Honorable Chief Dr. Henry Wardo. One thing is to be a leader, the other thing is to understand the feelings of your people.
Some stakeholders, including the chairman of Active Party in Ikwere Local Government Area, Newton Amadi, the chairman of Simplified Movement in Ikwere, Dennis Amadi, also spoke.
We are here to strengthen simplified movement in the local government. We are here today to tell our people that Chief Dr. Henry Wardo is a man who has Ikwere people at heart. That is why he has gathered everybody, indigenous, non-indigenous, to come out and support Governor Fubara. We are not talking party. We are not talking campaign. We are talking dividend. We have come to see the faces of our people under the leadership of Simplified Family in Ikwere local government, as powered by Chief Dr. Henry Wardo. This support group will reach out to every one of us, wherever you are. You will partake of the goods of Rivers State. Our reward system is optimal. Our reward system is all-inclusive. Our leader is a dogged leader.
Still to come, President Tinubu approves free nationwide transportation for Christmas. Stay with us.
Suckers.
Rest of the news. The chairman of Ikwere Local Government Area, Israel Abosi, says the continuous barricade of the Ikwere Council Secretariat by the police will not deter him from visiting the Secretariat or carrying out a developmental project for the people. He said this during a tour of the Secretariat and other ongoing projects alongside the chairman of Emoha Local Government, David Omereji, who paid him a solidarity visit. He said the police have not stated why they are still barricading the Secretariat.
We have continually told them that out of sight can never amount to out of mind. This is our LGA. So by no reason, the police is still taking occupation of the LGA. Today we are here to show our presence because we cannot abandon our property. So we have come to take a look at what is happening in the LGA and to still confirm the presence of the police in the LGA. If you look at critically in the LGA, you see that everywhere is peaceful. So what has continually occasioned the presence of police is what we cannot assert. The projects are going on virtually in every part of the world of the LGA. We cannot be stopped from driving the dividend of democracy to the populace.
In his remarks, the chairman of Emoha Local Government Area, David Omereji, applauded Ikwere Council chairman for his peaceful disposition and asked the police to vacate the council premises for proper activities to begin.
We advise him to queue behind the governor's nature, a man who has sacrificed a lot for peace. A wise man once said that peace is priceless, terror is senseless. Let him continue to give peace a chance. And I know in no distance that the law will speak for itself. And to the glory of God, the council will be open for operations. The police is our friend, no matter whatever be the misleading information before them. And I know they will have had accept the opportunity of knowing the truth. And when the truth is made known to them, they will do the needful.
In another development, the political leader of Omademe in Ikwere Local Government Area, Apollos Jr., also known as AP Jr., and the councillor representing Ward 10 Omademe Ipo, Simeon Ebuniye, have praised the OHA in Council of Omademe for inaugurating a new Community Development Committee, CDC, and Youth Council. In a statement, AP Jr. expressed confidence that the newly inaugurated executives would foster development, enhance security, and promote peace in the community. The statement congratulated the CDC chairman, Godfrey Igwe, and the Youth Council chairman, Christian Okemini, urging them to prioritize issues affecting the community, particularly the influx of herdsmen allegedly destroying farms and harassing women. The statement also called on residents to actively participate in upcoming community events, including the 11th edition of the AP Junior Unity Cup on Friday, December 20th, the Atrocity Wrestling event on December 26th, and the Omonchala Wrestling Contest on December 27th, 2024. Away from that, some occupants of Royal Estate along SARS Road in the Obiakpo Local Government Area are accusing one Teingo Douglas, aka Don Wizaro, of land grabbing. In an interview, the first chairman of the estate, Nwokwo Tasie, second chairman, Acho Ekene, and coordinator of Road 1 of the estate, Udoka AJ, alleged that Mr. Douglas is carrying out the illegal activity in the estate in connivance with some corrupt judicial and police officers. They also accuse him of using different means to evict them from their homes, including arresting and detaining 2 widows.
A place we've been inhabiting for the past 10 years. But this man doesn't want us to stay. Each time he keep bringing up murder charges. We've done all we could to make sure this is put to the barest minimum. There's no way. On Thursday, 2 widows were arrested and they were taken to court and they were remanded in the prison for something they did not do. And those widows are there now languishing.
Since last week especially, this guy has come again after a case that had been concluded by the state CID, River State. Even and at some point, we are also in court with this land grabber. This estate is almost fully habited. There are some parcels of lands that are still being developed. So this consistent effort of this land grabber has stalled further development. Now, this man operates within Obiakpo and Ikwere local government. This man continues to use some faceless police officers.
Now, they appealed to the police chairman of Obiakpo and Ikwere local government areas and the state government to urgently intervene.
We've written letters to IG. on 24th of October 2023, and the IG asked the State Commissioner of Police under Dusu to investigate, and the investigation took place and it was concluded we are running out of patience. We don't want to take laws into our hands. Tomorrow we will say real estate we are not law abiding. That is why we are calling for the governor. Let the governor listen to us here. Come to our aid. Let the IG of police, let the local government chairman, Iwu and Israel, Abosida should come to our aid before this will go out of hands.
So we are asking the governor to wade into action. Now this man operates within Obiakpon and Ikwere local government area. We're also asking and calling on the chairman of these local government areas, Chijoke and Abosi Israel, to wade into action and try to put a mitigation to this consistent occurrence of land grabbing within this area. We are still calling on the CJ to further investigate this thing and see that it comes to an end.
Taingo Douglas has yet to respond to text messages sent to him on this. Elsewhere, the management of Primegate School says the school will be closed for 90 days for a holistic upgrade and renovations. Primegate School, in a statement signed by its management, said it is renovating its facilities to engender a safer and better learning environment for staff and learners. It said its Emoha and Eliozo campuses will be affected by the renovation work and will remain closed within the set period. It also said the temporary closure of the school will take effect from January 2025 and there will be no academic activities for the affected period. It extended its unreserved apologies to its parents for the inconveniences this will bring, while stating that the renovation and upgrade, which is long overdue but can only be done during dry season, will attract long-lasting benefit for their kids and wards. According to the statement, the managing director, Ejike King George, said the engineering consultant charged with the renovation will be prevailed upon to deliver the project earlier than the scheduled date. In other news, President Bola Tinubu has approved free transportation nationwide ahead of Christmas celebration. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, announced this while briefing State House correspondents shortly after the Federal Executive Council meeting chaired by the President on Monday. He said the federal government will start a nationwide free train services from the 20th of December to 5th of January 2025. He also announced that FG, the federal government, has renamed the University of Abuja to Yakubu Gowon University. And the presentation of the 47.9 trillion naira 2025 budget by President Bola Tinubu, initially scheduled for today, has been postponed to tomorrow. Catch details of this and more in the business news at 7. We go on another short commercial break. A student opened fire at a private Christian school in the U.S. state of Wisconsin, injuring 6 people and killing a teacher and a teenage student. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes identified the attacker on Monday night as a 15-year-old female student at the school. Now that's a wrap on the news this morning.
Nigeria Info.
Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Opposition leaders have been speaking on the recent appeal court ruling on Rivers State funds, calling on governor to focus on governance. On the foreign scene, shooting at a U.S. Christian school has left a teacher and a teenager dead. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I am Ifechukwu Moyele. Many thanks for listening.